holidays, everyone. It's your girl, Divine Feminine Energy from Black Coffee with a side of tea. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. I hope you all are enjoying your holiday season and thank you so much for tuning in to our show every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Hey guys, this is Tea Baby from Black Coffee with a side of tea, and I want to wish you guys a happy holidays. Remember, the reason for the season is to give and to show love on Christmas Day. Make sure you do that with your family, with your kids, with your friends. Again, this is Tea Baby from Black Coffee with a side of tea. Make sure you enjoy your holidays. Bye.
Hey guys, it's Zoey Raz from Black Coffee with a side of tea. And I'm here to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome back to Black Coffee with a side of tea. It is definitely the holiday season. I'm sure I've seen the hustle and bustle of people trying to get those gifts for their loved ones. Don't go broke. I am a living witness of going broke trying to buy all those gifts, and then you spend the entire next 12 months trying to recoup what you spent, and then your other bills go lacking. So don't do that to yourself. Make sure that you are within your means and budget of buying gifts. The biggest gift you could ever give to someone is love, attention, and time, because time you don't get back. So don't overspend, don't overextend. Just give love, because we know that is the true meaning of Christmas. The true meaning is love and giving to others. So I want to bring in my ladies. All righty, ladies, come on in, come on in. Sister, check in for the week 2 week. We got another week prior to Christmas. I haven't bought a thing.
Hey y'all. I have started. I'm almost finished with my Christmas shopping, but I think I'm a little afraid to get out and about in these city streets right now, y'all.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I will say there's a lot of things left on the shelf. When I went in Walmart yesterday, there are a lot of gifts still left on the shelf. And I know that's due to it's things are overpriced. Groceries become more important than gifts at this particular time because of us going through COVID and all of these other things that we've experienced. So that's why I say don't overextend yourself. Like, you can get gifts throughout the year versus buying all these enormous amounts of gifts at one time.
I don't buy gifts. Santa Claus brings everything, and when my kids don't act good, he just leaves them a lump of coal. So we'll see how it turns out this year.
My oldest son is at that age. He's still there. He's still there. So he knows Santa Claus. Have you been naughty or nice? What we talking about? What's going on? Because that's going to determine what Santa's going to bring you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I don't have I'm past the stage of both you ladies. I need to be getting the gifts now.
Okay.
I have a grown up. So this year I made some new financial commitments. So for me, it's not in my best interest. Um, so I like I said, I'm not committing to purchasing an enormous amount of gifts because it becomes financially constrained. And I've
I'm
been
not buying me a gift. I'm buying myself one. I'm not buying the kids one. Zales have a sale right now on tennis necklaces, and I'm gonna have to have me one.
So my thing is bracelets, Divine. I love a good bracelet with a nice charm.
Bracelets. They have tennis necklaces, they have earrings, they have everything for pretty much pennies. $600 and $700 items going for $200.
Oh, that's a steal.
Thousands of dollars of items going for like 1,200. If it's like 25, it's going for like 14, 16. They having a real good sale.
Oh, well,
I
that's a
want
Well, I
to
think
partake.
that's what my week is
have
going
to
to
buy me.
consist of.
I might have to buy me a couple of pieces.
Yeah, I need a pair of earrings, so I'm going on there and get that, and I'm going to go get my necklace while it's on sale because last time I went on there it was like $7.99. It's $1.99 right now.
Oh, that's real good.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm,
yeah.
That's it right there.
Exactly, T
Hey
baby.
Jay,
Hey, Jay.
thank you for tuning in. Yeah, that's a steal. You need to be. You should have bought that yesterday.
mm. Well, I can't do it yet. You have to. It starts on a certain day.
Oh,
It's
okay.
from a
It
certain
starts
time.
tomorrow. Yeah, I think it starts tomorrow, and I think it ends on the 2nd. You know
Okay.
how we do a couple of week sales. I think it either starts tomorrow or next week. But I'm gonna click the coupon because I'm on their list, and I
Right.
got $50 off plus I got a coupon, so it's up.
Okay.
That's it right there. That's winning.
Mhm.
You definitely winning right there. So being that we only have like 1 week till Christmas, Christmas falls on what, a Monday? I
I
can't.
think
Mhm.
so.
Okay. Christmas falls on a Monday. We don't have real winter weather right now. It's teeter tottering. One day you might be a little cold, and then by 12 o'clock it's 60
Hot
degrees outside. So you didn't put on this sweater, or you didn't put on these boots,
boots.
and your feet is sweating. Your
Puppy cup.
feet your feet are sweating. Your body sweating.
And you know what's crazy that you say that because I remember I literally said this today at work. I said I remember going into the office and with the weather like it is, and then you would go in there in the morning all cute with your boots and your cute little jacket on, and by the time you get ready for lunch it's summer, and so you're awkward and you're trying to do what you got to do, but you know.
Sweating
Right.
everywhere
That's what
already.
I'm saying.
But now you're sitting up at Chick-fil-A with an overcoat on while everybody else got on flip-flops.
And shorts.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's
Like,
weather. That's our weather.
we have bipolar weather. It's not
Mhm.
really, we don't even know when you wake up in the morning, you don't know what you're going to get. So I literally cut my air conditioner off today because I was like, you know what? I'm tired.
Exactly.
I'm
You and me
tired.
both, T baby. I swear I stormed upstairs, turned the AC, boop, boop.
I
Done with
tell you,
this.
'cause I was like, I'm tired of going back and forth. I've been going for the last 2 months. We've been going back and forth
Mm-hmm.
with this air, with
It's
heat,
ridiculous.
cold, heat, cold. I'm tired.
It's crazy.
And my filter is tired.
My
I'm
unit is tired. My
tired.
AC
Too
unit
many
is tired.
filters. I'm going through too many filters, and they not cheap no more.
Hello.
Girl,
Now you talking.
They not cheap no more. So yeah, it's this is we. I think everybody else is getting true winter because they're getting the snow and all this other stuff.
mm,
Houston, we're not getting no real winter weather, and that's okay. I'm okay with that.
I
Um,
am.
I don't.
All my coworkers are in the DC area.
Right.
They are experiencing snow. My boss's driveway was snowed in. Her husband had to get out there and plow the snow so they could enter and exit the driveway, salt the driveway down, girl. And what took the cake is she said that some of the snow hadn't all the way melted, and so the male person had the audacity to just pass it up and not drop their mail for that day. Keep going.
He was
I guess he was like, I'm not about to be dusting off no mailbox to put no mail in there. Look, y'all need to come out here and put some hot water on here.
Exactly.
And baby passed it up, didn't put any of their mail. And she said, I know I had mail because I get the notifications. And
right.
my gift card is in there. And I planned on getting Bath and Body Works. You know, they have the, she said, because I told her, I said, girl, they got the hand creams for $2.
Yeah, they
And
got the sale.
the pouches for the hand sanitizer for $1. The
Right.
hand sanitizer itself, $2. They got $3 hand creams, like all the little travel size stuff that you like to keep in your car or in your purse, It's
Right.
on sale, and it's a max of 24. So I'm like, girl, go ahead and take you $50 and go live it up. And she was like, yeah, as soon as I go out there and get my gift card, I'm gonna get.
Oh, I know she was hot. I know she was hot.
I was like, girl. Meanwhile, let me open mine up. Cause it's not snowing.
Listen,
Mine came right on time, boo.
listen. They had hot cocoa at work today.
Nice.
It's not cold enough.
It's not cold enough yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had hot cocoa this
I
past.
love the gesture though. I
Yeah.
love the gesture, but it makes me hot.
Hotter.
For the vision board party, I was like, do I want to do what I said? I think I'm gonna just stick with the mimosa tower because
Right.
I don't think s'mores. I don't think it's gonna be cold enough for that.
It's not cold. So here's the thing: like, if we lived in another state, everything that you think of that would be normal for us for the winter time, like, because you remember some couple of years ago, we in this particular season, we would have ice on our windows outside. If your car was parked,
Right.
But I think that was like
it was some years ago.
2000, maybe 14, 15.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We had real winter weather
Yeah.
because I remember, but
I remember as a
now
kid,
that we don't have that.
formed on hers.
Hmm.
That's how I remember being a kid in elementary.
Oh,
Before we would get dropped off, they was out there pulling on the Sedan DeVille. We got to pour the stuff on there to get it out.
You saw the smoke. You knew people was out there warming
Mhm.
up their car because it was
Yes.
cold.
About
Yeah.
to die with fume exhaustion because they sitting in their car with that mess on trying to warm up.
Exactly. Yeah, I
But
was
y'all,
like,
I never experienced a real winter until I went to Colorado and got stuck in Colorado for over a week.
oh yeah, my mom was
Oh
telling me
yeah.
winter clothes in June. They
It
still
was
have,
spring break.
yeah, they have winter in
Yeah.
June.
I was in Fort Carson. In Fort Carson, yeah, it snows, and then the snow would fall from the mountain caps, and you'd be in the downtown area, and you'd all of a sudden, when it started to melt down, you would get this snow out of nowhere. Or if you would drive up a ways toward the mountain, then it would be hot, but because of the altitude as you drive and go up, it's cool in those mountains year round. So girl, could you imagine it being about 95 down here? And as you go up and up and up to get where you're going, if you go anywhere near that, yes, it's snow-capped mountains.
Oh my God,
They
that's
were-
so we didn't even get to go into the mountains because they were saying it might have been an avalanche that was coming down. So we had to turn back and go back down. But man, I wanted to go so bad. I love experiencing stuff like that. So we
yeah,
don't have that here, you know?
No.
no. Mm-mm.
I think the coldest winter I had was when I was in Chicago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it
Chicago.
gets
I
really
almost
cold.
died. No, I literally almost died. It was so cold out there. I had got a throat infection from the cold. It was negative temperatures. The snow was taller than me at one point. I couldn't even get out. You would open the door and it would just be snow.
Windy City.
And you would have to get your way out. It was a mess, girl.
Yeah,
So if
that,
you're moving to Chicago, think again, move to Maryville somewhere right outside. Move to Maryville, Indiana, somewhere right outside where you
right, exactly. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So y'all know these stories was out here storying this week.
Child.
I need to be on the store committee because baby, I didn't seen a few and I'm just in disbelief.
And let me make y'all laugh. So I done took a page out of Divine book. I done started looking at the links on the pages, baby. I done started following stories. Do you hear me?
Yes, that's what you have to do to really get down to the bottom of it.
Okay.
Cause see, did you see the one T baby when the girl was on here, girl? She on here putting Soldier Boy business in the streets.
No, I
And they
didn't.
got here for all of it. And then she implicated 50 Cent. I say, Lord, please don't bring him out the
Well,
he
People,
already in
come on.
retirement. Leave that man
Come
alone. His and Cuban Link been living their dream. Like, please let them people
okay.
live.
He you
Baby,
see he already working on his documentary for Diddy Baby.
oh,
Girl, this what 50 Cent. 50 Cent, remember he came on the interview and he was talking about it, and he was like, I stopped being around him then when he told me, let's go, she was gonna take me shopping, remember? Well, girl, the person that's on here, she another Tasha K, and she on here talking about Soldier Boy. The only person I know that homophobic, and from what I understand, and from the sex tapes I've seen, he can take it like nobody can. Take me like nobody can. And she girl, I say, girl, she told me, and if you think I'm lying, go ahead and sue me for defamation so I can really bring out my proof with me. Bitch, I was dead.
I know you lying.
I said, baby, these celebrity streets,
the
They
streets is
shaking.
they on
Baby, they shaking the table. Do you hear me?
yes. She was on there going ham. I say, OMG. And he normally go on there and act a fool, but I noticed he went on his live and said nothing about that. So
Mm.
she must really got, yeah, she must
She
really
must be
got
on to something.
attention, girl. She say, I didn't see the sex tapes myself. I say,
Mm.
and she said one of the people that knows what I'm talking about was sleeping at his house at the time, and that's when they played a clip of 50 Cent. I say, oh. I
Oh,
don't even have to post nothing, babe. All I gotta do is look at all these
Wait a minute.
I see why people have social media and don't post. Cause it be a lot of stuff going
Oh
on.
no.
Yes, girl. I say, oh, that's so messy.
Some tee baby.
They
piping hot
starting to put
too.
out these men, girl. They tired of these closet punks. They ready to bring these people out.
That's
You know?
crazy.
Yes.
I knew I knew when the story broke. I knew all the skeletons was gonna start.
I ain't think they was gonna spit out like water.
It's spiraling
Mm-mm.
out of control. And then
Yeah, it's a
Rick
shit
Ross'
show.
girlfriend, new girlfriend, because you know he have a different one every couple of months. I don't think she got the memo because he was just dating a Nigerian woman who had
Yep.
a really nice body. And he was dating her, and then she randomly disappeared and went wherever she was going. Now he got this new one, and she on here talking about he provides me funds whenever needed. Is that and there? Somebody talking about all I hear is he gives me money. I didn't hear nothing else. And somebody said, "What time? What everybody cooking for? What is everybody cooking for Christmas? Because baby, you come to New Year, it's gonna be over for you."
That's it.
Ross get bored,
He gets bored.
and
Yeah.
he's not used to having the caliber of women, so he's gonna rotate you girls out like a tire on one of his vehicles until he gets tired and older,
That's it.
and then he gonna possibly think of one woman. But I couldn't see him get married then, because he didn't marry his kid's mother.
Right.
Yeah.
Child, these people out here. These
Wow.
people out here. Like I said, the internet is talking. I have that story, and then I have a multitude. So start with. I'm gonna debate what I'm gonna start with. I don't think I'm gonna start with.
She's no
I don't
surprise.
think. I don't
It's
think.
She
doing
gonna
wild
surprise
card.
us.
It's doing some wild card tea, baby. We ready.
I know. Always pull the wild card. So okay, so the first one is, and I fell in love with her when she was on Ready to Love, the Houston version. And
Oh,
her name is Simone. She
oh,
is
oh,
she was
Simone, my friend's ex-friend.
hmm yeah, so she was dating one of the car guru from Houston. They were engaged in the things of that nature, but they're not together anymore. But anyway, I digress. So she's a lawyer, And she's talking about the Jonathan Majors case of the quote unquote, girlfriend that was, the victim. So I pulled hers because it's funny. The other one is just, it doesn't have any audio. Hers is a lot funnier than the regular video. So that's why I pulled hers instead of the other one. So let me go ahead and let me share let me pull it up on the screen. Hold on one second. It's always hilarious.
When baby, when I saw him
on all those videos,
riding boat through the streets of New York,
that part.
That's when I knew she didn't get attacked like she claimed. Because if a man attacked and assaulted me, I'm not running behind him. I'm going straight to the police station.
She needs to start the Olympics. Here we go.
He was running away from her.
Still running. Now he's running in the street. She's running in the street.
Right.
To hell, a police officer.
They are running in the street.
I'm not sure, but she knows how to locate him. He is running for his life away from this woman in the middle of the street. She almost gets hit by a car. Whether she was going to sue the person that was going to hit her when she ran in the street, I don't know. Still running. It looks like, is that a bathrobe? He does have questionable outfits. He likes to dress like the civil rights movement. She's walking more calmly, but she's still walking.
Not the
following him. Like the civil rights movement.
Baby, it was the Coretta Scott.
Right.
King for me. And making sacrifices like Michelle Obama.
It appears she is conferring with some strangers, perhaps getting them to find the black man who's running from her. I'm not precisely sure here. Okay. So y'all still think old girl is a victim? Or, because I said from the beginning, I needed to see more facts. Because when his lawyer said the evidence will make everything clear, I wanted to see the evidence.
Because if the evidence have anything to do with this video, I could see him being the victim, because it didn't look like he was attacking her. It looked like he was trying to put her in the car and get out of the vehicle, away from her. It looked like she was attacking him when he got out the vehicle.
Right.
And he was attempting to push her in there and close the door. So he got away. That's the way I perceived it. And then he took off running. And so, I mean, what kind of man that's infuriated and beating up a woman go start running away from her?
Nobody. Where they running away?
Yes, I'm gonna drag you out the car, and we both gonna be dragging down the street together,
rolling and all type of shit.
Like Blueface and Sean, they was fighting outside. That's an altercation
in the street on the sidewalk, baby. People walking by.
He was trying to get away from your ass.
Yes.
Had we heard the audio, it probably would have said, "Bitch, just get in the car."
And then the crazy thing, y'all, he found her once all that was said and done, and he finally did get home. He, thought everything was all good. Pop somebody come in their house, never for once think somebody is in their home. Wakes up to find her in his closet, unconscious. He said, "I didn't know if she was asleep or if she had overdosed, so I called for help."
Right.
Why you go get it? It's giving Zoey Raz minus the murder.
First of all, let's start here.
It's given she was very drunk.
Trying to take you down.
Yeah, it's given she was really drunk.
Right.
I don't know what
it's giving.
These colonizers and go get y'all own kind, baby, because
that's why you took my words, Divine.
They gonna want to tear you all the way down. Young Jeezy going through it right now.
You took the words out of my mouth. You took the words out of my mouth.
Let them people alone. Cause trust me, as long as it's benefiting them, they're gonna be there. But when at the first opportunity, they're gonna try to destroy you. Mm-hmm. Destroy everything you work for.
Mm-hmm. And that's her goal.
Yeah. Now you want to be with a sister. Now you want to go get a sister. Now that she went through that foolishness. No, we don't want you no more. We don't want you. We didn't.
Now you gotta grab him a Karen.
When you start wearing that haircut, we knew you weren't part of the community. And now that we saw you sprinting down the street, we know you're not.
Yeah.
Because any real black man would have already had the laws on the line as they was running. They're not gonna play because they already know their skin color it equals a conviction. It doesn't even matter. That's guilt. Blackness is
That
guilt.
part.
And
That
so
part.
they would have been trying to protect their legacy. They'd have had them people on the line. So, he hasn't been a part of the community. So he's ousted himself mentally out of the circle. But now he understands his black ass is not exempt.
Yeah, when your ass going through the court trials and go
part.
to court dates every
Now
other
you want to
month.
claim. Now you want to claim it.
That's right. No
Now
matter
you
how
need a black
green your
woman.
dollars is, bro.
Now you need a black woman by your side.
Yeah.
Right.
Then we'll bring Megan Good. She gonna come up in there to Megan.
And
We
she
still
just
have
said,
past you
maybe
leaving
you
this
just
pastor.
live the pastor. Stop.
We still ain't got past you leaving this pastor. So you knew you wasn't for that pastor in the first place. Huh?
Girl,
Look, no, that's next story.
that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
I know, right?
She ain't even part of the community right now.
Yeah.
Because what Devon did to you, because I feel like I'm on a first name basis with him. What he did to you? I love me some Devon Franklin. What happened? He another Lorenz Taylor in my book.
What did he do?
Nothing, but be a good man.
And he said,
but
when they met, he said he didn't want everything that she did. He didn't want.
Yeah, she didn't smoke. She smoked cigarettes. She wasn't really a church goer. She's not religious. She talks about herself a lot. She's not religious. I mean, obviously, she have a lot of vain tendencies about herself, and so it's everything that she stands for. She don't stand for it.
If y'all weren't compatible at the beginning, how did you think y'all would be compatible at any point?
Friendship and that's what people mistake. Just because you're good friends don't mean you're gonna be good romantically. Sometimes it's okay to just remain good friends.
That's it.
Sometimes with benefits and sometimes without. It depends on where your mental capacity is for it.
Speaking of benefits, let's go there.
Uh-oh. Not catching a word.
Speaking of benefits,
the weekend from college.
She came home from the weekend from college. She's going to be blunt. She had a threesome with the boyfriend and the best friend.
Okay.
It was pretty awesome and basically ended with both finishing. So she was raw, no condom.
But
and, I know, Zoe. I was thinking the same thing.
The first step of navigating this situation is to remove this off of social media. That's the first step.
Period.
And then the second part of that is to go and sit down with those two guys face to face and let's figure this thing out. And the third thing, I don't understand. I'm probably gonna keep the baby. You really don't have an option, especially depending on what state you're in. Good luck.
Right. She in Texas.
Oh, baby, go ahead. You ain't got no choice.
Almighty.
Because Abbott threatening the facilities and everything. Hell, he won't let a woman with a life-threatening condition that's affecting her fertility outcome to get no abortion. So you know a regular old hoe ain't finna get approved. I'm gonna get approved for a damn thing.
Wait a minute. When I saw this, I was too thrown aback.
Oh my God.
Because the fact that you said this is you start out the story talking about it's pretty awesome, and then you go into I don't know if I'm gonna talk to my boyfriend. I don't know if he's gonna still be with me. He don't respect you from the jump when him and his friend was in there. He didn't respect you from that point.
Because he letting the homie hit.
Right. They literally talked about
that man got what he wanted from you, and that's all he wanted. No man that truly values you would want to share you with anyone, especially a close friend, because they understand those close friends will be around just like hopefully they expect you to be around. How awkward is that going to be? He don't have plans for you to be in his future. That's the whole purpose. You didn't foresee that, but anybody with common sense would know that. That's like me saying, T baby, let's go ahead and experiment. And
no. You're not sharing it.
No.
No.
We're not
For
gonna-
what? Pimp C said
That's
I'm
crazy.
not gonna be nowhere with more than one person that got the same body parts as me. I don't want to see my friends' body parts. I ain't with the gay shit.
Right.
That's what Pimp C said.
Yeah, they need to take that off of social media because that's a hot ass mess.
It's too late. It was been there the whole week.
That's crazy, girl. On 97.9. Girl, so you in Houston.
So they
That's
need to sit their ass down.
Yep.
They love thinking that shit cute, girl. Just because a Moneybag Yo is a millionaire who buys this woman whatever her heart desires. And so if she feel like she needs to go out like that and do she can do
That's
that.
what she decides.
The man has bought her a new home in Florida. He's bought her a new vehicle. He takes care of her child, her bank account is he's promoting her. He's changed her life, in other words. So if that's what she chooses to do to satisfy that man, that's her. Y'all better stop looking at that woman's situation with these men that barely want to go buy y'all some top ramen and out here having these threesomes. And then you, keyword, you went and bought the plan B here. He wouldn't even go buy that.
That's the whole situation is flipped.
Right. It is.
Right.
I'm telling you.
But that goes to show you the standards.
Absolutely. There are none.
It's not any. I'm just gonna say, friend, it's not.
There's no standards. It's everybody. It's open arms.
That's crazy.
Open arms, open legs.
Close them all. Close them.
Shut the door, shut the legs, shut your mouth.
Everything.
Shut down your social
door is closed. Close.
Right? They be thinking that stuff cute because why else would you do something like that? I didn't even see the comments, y'all, that's on the thing.
All the comments.
Oh, I didn't even read the comments. I know.
I'm quite sure they hilarious.
I know, and you know what? You are hilarious because you be popping up on the comments like
I told you.
And I'll be like, yes, read them.
You got to.
I be on there commenting on everything, and I will go back on what it will defend what I said too. Don't reply back.
Mm-hmm. Don't respond.
I'm gonna say right back to you. Look at this. Look at dark chocolate. You can tell both because your boyfriend was never yours. If he lets his friend hit you, real boyfriends ain't letting their homie hit their girlfriend. They can hit a 304, but not someone I truly care for. I don't even know what the hell a 304 is. Then gonna talk about real talk 100. Ladies, get y'all stuff together. No, men, get your stuff together because you stop leading people on and just let the woman know all I see going is this.
Yep.
Somebody says today on sit your ass down. What should she do? Who should sit their ass down? Is this her problem or all theirs? 613-621. Oh, girl, that's the name of the show. Sit your ass down. SYAD. Oh, girl, 97.9 really acting out.
Yeah.
I got to go on their page. I didn't even know they had no column like that, girl.
Yeah. It's all kind of stuff written in about
y'all. Well, it's the perfect name of the show for this foolery.
But all of the scenarios be like that. All of the scenarios be crazy.
You didn't sit down enough.
Twice. You said you had a mixture. You had a whole mixture. So the next one is a comedian that is pregnant with baby number 6.
Oh Lord, I already know who you're talking about. Let me shut up.
Someone said, ooh. Right, couldn't have been me. All right, until Larissa put that pressure on you. I could never be with nobody. Okay. Until $100 put the pressure on you. You don't know what the you talking about for sure never be. You ain't never had.
never had $1 million nigga.
Here I am. What the hell? It's so funny because he was talking back at a couple of people. He was talking back at a couple of people in the comments too, which was great. I was like, yeah, man, get him. Can't nobody read your font, but
Baby number 6.
Jazzy. I love Jazzy. That's my girl.
I can't be mad at her. I mean, look at all the baby mama's future got y'all.
Look at Nick Cannon. That's the number one.
We can't compare nobody to Nick, because one thing about Nick Cannon, he got enough money to take care of all them kids he got, and he does that, and he takes care of them all. He takes care of those women too.
And that man, he have family pictures with each and every one of his
Yeah, he don't miss a beat with his kids.
baby. He spends time with his, okay?
That's probably he's the poster child.
Yeah. Nick Cannon,
Ultimate
Nick Cannon, Negro, you got 2 kids and we barely see you. Nick got like 20, bro. He there constantly with Lupus.
With them all.
Make it make sense, bro. You have no excuse.
That makes sense.
I saw a young guy. He's a paraplegic. He's from the waist down, and he's in a wheelchair. And he has a newborn. He has a vehicle with assisted driving device. He put his baby in that car, and baby, I had to come under there and say, men, this is an example of there's no damn excuse.
No excuse.
Don't nobody no.
But I've been told that disabled men are more active and more productive than able-bodied men.
I follow quite a few disabled paralyzed. I see a veteran that I follow, a guy who was just minding his business and walking down the street and got shot and paralyzed. Yeah, I follow quite a few disabled guys that are like motivational speakers and stuff like that, and I just be like, they don't make any excuses, and all of them have kids except for one, and all of them are active. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's the person. I think it's if you have a true desire to be a better person, because none of us are perfect. If you truly desire to be a real parent, then you're gonna do what you have to do. It's nothing's going to get in the way of you taking care of your child. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna get in the way of that. But then there are people that are just trifling. They
mad at her for finding humor in her situation. If she did what she did, she grown. She not asking y'all for no diapers, no wipes. She's happy. She's healthy. Look like she glowing. She making her money. I mean, why y'all worry about what she got going on?
And then go back to what you just said about Ari, whatever her name is. What difference do it make in that girl's situation? Don't look at her situation and expect it to be you.
Exactly. That's my whole point. They out here, oh girl, that's how you keep a man. No, baby, you can go turn flips in the middle of the desert to save a man's life. And the same flip you turn, he'll use the acrobatic move to go impress the next hoe. Guess what? Ain't nothing you can do to make no man want you. The man gotta want you for himself.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? These people making the wrong decision
and judging the wrong people and what they got going on. Because at the end of the day, how many people have been placed in her situation while they frowning their nose up at this girl?
That's right.
Unknowingly and knowingly.
Exactly.
That part. Say that again for the people.
Yes, ma'am, for the ones in the back, because they don't hear you.
Yeah, some volunteer it because
and that's popular.
Crazy. He's popular. Oh, he must got a big one because he got all those kids. Let me go find out. Then here you come, and then you mad, but you never met one. This is my red flag, y'all. When I used to date, when I would date a man, and he told me he had children, but I never saw the children, never heard the children at the house. It was always a lot of time to spend together. You never really made it a priority to do things with your kids. Whatever I wanted to do was always cool. Right. That's a red flag because
you're a deadbeat dad.
Whole blood seeds, and you're gonna put something that don't even matter above that, because I don't matter.
Right.
Who
That's
am I? No, I'm not nobody that you need to be making accommodations and going outside your way for when it comes to your kids. They
that's
should
it.
be the top priority. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Especially when they're young. Especially when they're
Yes.
young.
At any age, and my thing is, I would value a man more if he approached me and said, "Hey, I have 7 kids, and I pick all of them up just about every other weekend. But on weekends where we need to plan something, I don't mind. But for the most part, you have to be comfortable with not seeing me every weekend because I do have kids, and I'm committed to having that relationship." I respect a man more like that, and I would give them an opportunity than a fool.
That part. That's the part.
Especially because you're keeping an open line of communication and you're
Yeah,
being honest.
That's it.
exactly.
You're allowing me the opportunity to make a decision for myself versus you
Instead of
forcing
making it
something
for me.
on me.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's it. Exactly. Say that again for the definitely for the people in the back.
And they like to use the ladies, you going out bad when you have kids with a man and y'all not married. Who told you?
Who
What
said
page of the book y'all pull that from? Because I know a lot of married people that get divorced, and so being
Right.
married don't guarantee that you're not gonna be a single mother. Being married don't guarantee you're gonna have a good
exactly?
father for your children either.
Exactly.
Because a lot of most marriages end after the woman have children because the men can't handle it. They can't handle the changes that the woman's body has gone through, and they
That's
can't
it.
handle that attention that they no longer getting from their spouse because they greedy.
When your first book gonna come out, girl? Cause you're spitting them words out.
I'm just saying they get on my nerves. They
They
try to judge
do.
people
They
like
But
do.
they
judge.
do. I agree with you so heartedly because I've had conversations with women that are a little bit older than me and women that are maybe a little bit younger than me and maybe haven't experienced a lot of the things that I've experienced.
Right.
And their mind is so closed-minded.
Yep.
They feel this way. And it's like you have to live a little bit. You're gonna have to experience a little bit more life in order to be able to give yourself that opportunity or that chance. Like you got to grow a little bit.
Right. And there's no, and the thing about it is, as Divine was saying, is that most men, because of their visual creatures, and so whatever is appealing to them in their eye, they want to see that. They in their mind, it doesn't matter that you are having a child. They don't. They have a. Some of them have zero understanding as to how your body is going to transform
Mhm.
with having this child. If you were slim and you was slim thick and in their mind you supposed to be still going to the gym while you pregnant, and then as soon as after you have the baby, you supposed to be popping back into that same body that I fell in love with. But that's not the reality of
Not
some
for
women's
my woman.
bodies.
Mhm.
Some women bodies take a long time to
Mhm.
come back.
Come back, yeah.
So my key tips for people, if I was to ever give somebody a tip that's considering having children, would be wait for your man to come to you to have that conversation with you.
Right.
Protect yourself until the man comes to you and says, I want to have a family. Because at that point, the man is expressing the fact that he wants fatherhood. He wants to be a father. He wants to be a part of the child's life.
Right.
Don't randomly get out here and just get pregnant because you want children and then expect the man to be on board or expect the man to get on board. They don't always come around like that. I feel like you would be safer for a man to say, yeah, I do. I think it's time for me to have a kid, or I think it's time for us to have another one, because some men will have that first baby unknowingly, surprise. Most first children are not planned, and
Right.
you have some kind of fertility issue, but most of them not planned.
Right.
So
Exactly.
once you get into that groove of the first one, it's cool. You know,
Okay, so let me ask you a question. I'm sorry to interrupt you. So you said ask, don't ask, allow the man the opportunity to come to you. Now what if I feel like, okay, my biological clock is ticking, I feel like I've been with this person for so long, we've had conversations about it before, but we're in this space where we don't really talk about it as much anymore. Do you not mention it at all because you're
You
respecting
feel
this?
like your biological card is ticking, I would have a conversation. You
Right.
know, I would have a conversation, but what I wouldn't do is just not use any protection. And because we've talked about it in the past, because relationship dynamics change. And despite you thinking a man still feel the way they feel about you that they did on day one, men's feelings change and they are not transparent creatures.
They're
So
not.
they don't want to hurt. Sometimes they don't want to hurt you, or sometimes they just don't want to have their conversation. And they're waiting on improvement in the relationship. So they will stay there in hopes that things will get better because men don't like to give up. So they'll stick around, but they're not always sticking around because they're happy. They're sticking around because they're making a decision of whether or not it's going to work. They're trying to see if it's going to work. So I always say have that conversation.
Gotta communicate.
Have conversations about the process in full. Hey, I'm thinking I'm going to come off my birth control. What do you think?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to
Yeah,
get
just playing it forward and just open dialogue about where y'all are.
Exactly. That way, if you come with the pregnancy test, it's not, oh, when did this happen? Or I didn't even know. Or I thought you was, you know, you can eliminate all that. No, we had a talk. I told you I was getting off the birth control. You agreed. So the baby's on the way. And so now you're telling me what?
Nothing, because here we are together, me and you, with
Here.
Can't have your hands on it because I came to you, woman to man, and I came to you out of respect, and I had the discussion.
Yeah.
I didn't try to trap you. You know what I'm saying? Like I came to you with it.
Yeah.
Right.
I just feel like it's a lot of women that, you know, are placed in situations like that and don't know how to maybe navigate through it.
Absolutely.
So I think that's very interesting and insight. It's very insightful to hear that.
Yeah, after I had my first child unplanned, and the person tried to pull that same card, well, I thought, no, you couldn't have thought because I told you I was. And so you can't tell me what to do with my body. I'm going to do what I want. And I chose to keep my child and live my life. And the person decided they wanted to come be an in and out person, and that's what they chose. But I knew better. I learned. And so with the second one, there was a discussion had.
Right.
And
now you know better.
Pregnancy test, guess what? There was excitement. I had a partner in my pregnancy the second time around. I did not attend appointments alone. I was not in the delivery room alone. There was no animosity when my child came here onto this earth. I had the support system I needed. I still have the support system that I need. I have a support system for my oldest child. And so it hits different. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah, absolutely does.
Yeah, it hits different. So you just have to live and learn from it. And I try to share my experiences as often as I can, not to be an expert on it, but it just hopefully helps somebody to navigate their decision making a little bit better.
Absolutely. So the next story I have is not as it is sad, but at the same time, it's necessary to talk about. So this one doesn't have any audio, but this young lady was trying to make a name for her. I mean, trying to survive and take care of her child. She was 17 years old. She was working two jobs. Most grown people ain't doing half the stuff that she was doing, right? She's working two jobs. She's trying to make sure that she's taking care of her child and herself. So her mom went on to Channel 13 News and was speaking with the news and the police to locate the woman that took her bank card. And that's the sad part is like, why would you, what prompted you to take this young woman's life?
You know, they caught the person, right? You know, she's in custody.
Oh wow.
She's a Caucasian or brown. I don't know if she's white or Mexican, but she's not of African American culture, thank God. But she in custody, and she was on a bond for stabbing her boyfriend.
Mm, mm, mm.
So this is a repeat offense.
Now
This
let's
is a
explain.
repeat
Now let's
offender,
explain that.
a repeat offender, yes. And
How
this
do
is
you
why I
explain
say,
that? Who
yeah,
allowed that to happen?
for some crimes you just should not. For violent crimes, you just for me should not have a bond. I don't. That's just
You should
me.
not even be on the street.
Murder, rape, child abuse, kidnapping, uh, all these type of offenses toward human beings. You don't need
It's
any
crazy.
bond.
That should
Yeah,
not be.
It's the slap on the wrist for me.
Absolutely. That's
exactly.
exactly what it is.
Stab one person. How many more you got to stab for they make it?
Look, who are you taking serious?
Exactly.
Who do they have to kill?
She in custody, y'all. You know, TV, when I sent you that, I said I'm finna follow this. And they updated it today and said she was in custody.
That's just, but it's sad.
It's so senseless. And so my thing is this Galleria area. It's this Galleria area.
What killed it for me is they said Galleria area. I was trying to really get it good. It looks like that's the side of the Galleria when you come out
Right.
59,
Mm-hmm.
up that street,
Right.
and then that looks like where it's at. Which that I said one day because I used to work. You remember when Telecheck used to be over there?
Oh yeah, I remember Telecheck.
Okay, so I said way back then. I said, "Oh, I would not want to catch the bus back here because it's a blind spot. Even though it's a main street, it's a blind spot. It's not many people.
But it's
It's not a lot of traffic.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not enough activity on that side.
Yeah,
I used to work in the Galleria, and I never would come on that particular side.
exactly.
I always was on the front where Cheesecake Factory.
Hello. They like
A Cheesecake Factory.
right.
That was there now, but you know, Del Frisco's is over there, like on that side.
Exactly.
You
I
don't want
would
to be on that back side.
right. I would catch the bus on that side,
Mm-hmm.
not on these other sides. You
No.
know. And then I never worked nights at the Galleria because
Girl.
I always had a day shift.
Yeah.
And when I did do night shifts, I had a car. I made sure at that particular time I didn't have a car, but when I decided to do a night shift, I made sure I had transportation because it's very dangerous to catch the bus. Because I used to catch the bus. When I was pregnant with my son, I had to work on a Sunday, and we know the bus on Sunday is every hour. Every hour. So you imagine pregnant on a Sunday morning having to be to work at 5:30 because we open super early at Columbia Factory. So I'm downtown. There's there's nobody downtown at this particular hour unless they're a homeless person. So it was this perverted gentleman driving around.
Wow.
Making the block. So it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous when you are a single person. So, at that time it wasn't really the cell phones. There wasn't no cell phones.
Right.
It wasn't nothing but pay phones.
And they've gotten outrageous with these Uber prices. I don't know what they feel like, but it's not Uber Black. It's just regular,
The regular Uber is Uber down here.
Honda accent, baby. We're not paying $50 and $60 for no Uber and no Honda accent.
Yeah, that's insane.
Right. They charging. When you get them peak rates, that's what when I drove Uber, I was making a killing. I'm just saying. Uber and Lyft, I was making a killing because I had a truck too. So I was the premium. So I was making big dollars because they have a long distance. They get to charge. They charging more. The surplus
with the long distance, yeah.
The airport, they make a lot of money because they constantly coming in and out, in and out, in and out.
Exactly.
They make a lot of money. A lot of Uber and Lyft drivers stay around the airport because they can make a lot of money because so many people come in and out. But yeah, I it's sad. It's very disturbing. It's lets you know that we are living. Times are getting worse to where people have no regard for people's lives anymore.
Exactly.
And so it would behoove everybody to have a buddy system where you are sending your location to your family and whoever you trust to send your location to. After a certain point, if you don't want them to know where you are, do turn it off. Turn your location off. Um, because when I would do Uber and Lyft, I would turn my location on so my family knew where I was.
Right.
Because I would be doing it to the wee hours of the morning. My mom knew where I was, and I would check in with her when I would get ready to drive and when I would get ready to come back home. So just be careful out here. Just make sure that you are safe. Make sure your loved ones are safe. Have a check-in system. Check on that person to make sure they're good. Because this is very sad.
And and I know I would get a lot of backlash, but I just, if I had a 17-year-old daughter who unfortunately went out and got pregnant and had a 6-month-old child, um, I'm gonna support my child and my grandchild. I'm not gonna have my child out here working on 2 jobs.
I agree.
Now
Yeah.
this is me, and like I said, I might get backlash, but people make mistakes. Nobody's perfect, and if
Right.
my child made that mistake, I'm gonna be a supportive parent.
Right.
You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
agree
just
with
don't
you.
understand why a
I,
17-year-old child is working 2 jobs. Where
yes.
is the father? Where is her parents at? Where is the father's parents at? Why is this
Right.
child not getting enough help to support this baby? Did she finish school already? Like, I have so many questions.
Me too. Yeah, that's exactly where I was
No,
going.
you have great points. And if a lot of people thought that way, things like this probably wouldn't be
Would not
happening.
happen.
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
support mine, and that's
Me
even that goes
too.
to my
I'm
boys.
here for that too.
God forbid they bring something home, and but I may not agree with their decision, but
Hmm.
my grandchildren will never want. And I will step up and help my children succeed in life. So if
Right.
that means babysitting, if that means giving a ride to class, if that means buying some diapers for my grandbaby, because I don't want you working and trying to do school at the same, I want you to focus.
Yeah.
Then
Right.
I want you to help my children be the best version of what they can be for their children, because I'm not guaranteed to be here. And
That's,
so,
That's it.
I didn't have that. So it's like, I mean, that's
I
just
would
my,
want somebody to do that too. I would want somebody to
Right.
do that for me too. So
you
yeah,
know,
I agree with you a
I
hundred
feel
percent.
sad. It's just like a
Yeah,
lost
it's
life.
devastating.
Right. Exactly.
It's
And
devastating.
it's almost like she didn't have the necessary, like you said, the necessary support because she shouldn't have been having
Yeah,
to
it's a
do that.
lot of questions. That's a lot.
My child wouldn't have been out after 7 o'clock in nobody's job. I don't care how much the job paying. If I can't come pick you up when it's dark, if I can't come get you, you
I
don't
would have
need
been paying
the
for
job.
Uber.
You don't need the job if I can't come get you from it. Um,
Right.
because I don't know what side of town she stay on. Maybe it's too far for them to drive her, or maybe she thought it was safe. Maybe she was commuting. Because, like, I know when I was pregnant with my oldest, I would park at the parking lot at Northline Mall because I worked at NRG downtown at the light company. And so I didn't want to pay for parking at the light company because it was expensive to park downtown on
Right.
Louisiana. So I would shuttle, and I
Right.
saw that I literally gave this one pregnant girl the coat out, a $300 coat off my back. And she was pregnant as well, and she was on the boat on the bus with a guy. She that obviously was homeless. She had on a ripped white T-shirt, and on the bus, huge, looked like she was probably about the same months I was. And I just felt so bad. You know what I mean? Felt bad for
Yeah.
her. Even though I wasn't in the best situation because I was alone. I didn't have nobody during my
Right.
pregnancy but my best friend. But it's just stuff like that. It's just like you gotta pay stuff forward. And then for you to go on the news and then make this big old cry or have this big old plea for help. What was you to help your child at in the first place?
Right.
Yeah.
Why you not there to pick her up? I understand you might have a job, but at night,
It's just so disappointing that it's just another black
Mhm.
girl.
Right. Exactly.
It's so disappointing. Like,
and that's 2 years.
not just because of the race, it's just so disappointing. Like,
Yeah, it's
Right.
not even a race. It's just
yeah,
like
the situation, the scenario, it's just
That's it.
sad. Like,
it's
what is
That's
parents.
it?
what. Yeah.
Parents
It was.
don't want to
It's
be
very
parents.
sad.
They don't want to be parents, and when they get to a certain age, probably got a young parent as a mother. Her mother don't look
Yep.
that old, and so she probably was one of them parents. Oh, she probably had her at 13, 15, 15.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like you out trying to live your so-called life, and your daughter out here trying to do the best she can do.
Hmm.
That's
Trying,
crazy. And then
trying
one
to
more,
trying to do something.
did
Yeah.
y'all see the man that went in there and raped and killed the Hispanic young lady? She was a cheerleader.
No.
No, I didn't see that one.
Mom went home and found her daughter dead and sprawled out dead. They didn't caught the low life.
They have.
Sad.
They caught him.
So y'all remember the apartments my sister moved into?
From TSU.
Yep. Just
Um,
2 days ago, they found a dead body in the elevator. It's just ridiculous, y'all.
people is girl. These people. That's why I be saying, I'm not. I've never been this hype, and I never will. I don't kiki. It's
No.
one thing about it. When it come down to me or you, it's not gonna be me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not
If
finna.
it is me at the end, you gonna have a time, bitch. Cause I'm not going down without a fight, and I'm not going down without a struggle. So you
Yeah.
better buy all your vitamins and shit and be ready to go.
That part.
Period.
I got kids to get home too, and that's why when men, when these men too friendly leading people, they too friendly. It's a certain thing is too friendly. When
Hmm.
I tell you to leave me alone and you still kicking and want to make it as a joke, but you getting on my nerves, I'm going to tell you, please get away from me.
Yep.
That part.
Because I'm not
Like,
playing with you.
yeah, because I'm not playing. I
Yeah,
don't
no.
know what you're up to.
I'm
I'm
not
not
joking.
playing it. I don't find it funny.
No,
I don't find you attractive. I don't want. I don't. I'm not the one.
I agree.
And
I'm
so,
right there with you with a straight face.
like that. Yes, you have
That's
to
it.
like that.
Wrong person.
Because the wrong person will be misled and they'll think you really like them like that, and they will follow you home.
Yep.
Hmm.
They'll
Absolutely.
follow you home in your car. You'll think you driving home, you done had a drink or two, you on your way home, not paying attention the whole time they behind you.
Then
That's
got you.
it.
Know where you stay and shit and ready to follow you in your house. You know what I'm saying? Like
And
Hmm.
you got your back to them, so they done pushed you inside the house as you trying to unlock the door.
a lot
That.
of people have garages and they'll open up their garage not paying attention. They'll open a garage, go into the garage, close the garage down. Never thought, oh, let me get out, check around my vehicle and check under my vehicle. They'll just close the garage. The moment you close the garage, you're in it's an isolated event at that point.
It's closed.
Exactly. I check my. When I when I open my garage, I'm watching everything. And when I
Mm-hmm.
open it, my auntie said, when you open it, run their ass over.
Hello.
Hello?
Cause when I'm in the car, I'm gonna run your ass over.
I'm
I don't
talking
care.
about you better not let off that goddamn gas.
Go in there and get you some Bear Mace and sit it right there for when you get out your car and leave them when the Wisher Ditch Woods trying to rinse it off. I'm gonna
Right.
spray the whole damn. We all gonna be orange because I'm gonna spray the whole damn garage down, top to bottom.
Well, I do that because I go and pick up my child in the
Mm-hmm.
evening at nighttime, and so it's um it's just me. So I be trying to make sure I'm good.
Exactly.
Right.
So yeah, it's just you got to be careful out here. Um, Guys,
So
make sure you get you some mace. Make sure you have some type of, device on your key ring or that you carry with you. If you're not licensed to carry, there are other means of protecting yourself. So make sure that you are protecting yourselves. I especially going shopping. people have all these bags and they're not paying attention, and you're dealing with kids. And please be prepared, because that's what people are using against you. So
And beware of these friendly ass people.
yeah, extra friendly.
Super.
That part.
Yeah.
Want to walk up to you doing all that. I don't even.
Yeah, I don't do that walk up stuff. I don't do that.
That's why I'm thankful, y'all, that I was gifted with this face that I have, because my mama passed this down, this face. And I'm
Mine
just
too.
fool with people. People do not approach me. I don't look friendly because I'm not. And I be ready to go. I ain't lying. You know
I
it's
know. Yes, I know.
baby, stay over there.
Mm-hmm. So what's y'all take this tea to
Not
go,
the top.
baby? The straight face, gun in the waist.
Think about it, Zoe. I be feeling sorry for these people because it ain't me that I'm worried about. It's you. Because
You.
once I'm up, I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So take this tea to go. It's the holidays. Ladies, I'm not going to even get deep today. For everybody that's going shopping, females in particular, beware of your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Do not park in isolated places. Don't park in dark areas. Look around your vehicle before and after you get in. Always check your trunk if you have an SUV. Make sure nobody's rolled into it. Check out as far as your bank cards and stuff. Check the scanners. Make sure nothing is there to copy your information. Check your gift cards. Make sure it's there. Nobody's cut the top off. Stuff like that. Just be safe.
Right.
Enjoy your holidays with your family.
That's it. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. That was good. Okay, so my take this tea to go.
She took my take this tea. Go
My
ahead.
take this tea to go. I'm going to say, since it is the holiday season and it's the end of the year, um, all of the journeys, all of the growth, the process, every step that you've taken, don't stop. Keep going. The new year, it will only get better. Keep going, keep focusing, and just prepare for the new year and the new things that you want to come into the new year with, and just continue to do what you got to do.
Absolutely. That's a good one. I would say my take this tea to go. Holiday seasons are meant for moments of reflection. Um,
Okay.
we slow down around this time of year, and it's on purpose. We slow down because we're hustling, bustling for 11 months out of the year. We're working from the time we get up in the morning to the time we get ready to go to bed, especially when you're a mother and you are a breadwinner. So when you start to get to this point where it starts to slow down, take that time for yourself. Take the time to slow down. Take the time to, focus on you. Focus on the things and the goals that you want to accomplish. If you haven't picked up a book, pick up a book, because I'm sure gonna pick me up one. I done bookmark a whole bunch of books that I want to read with the time that I'm going to have off. But then also be safe. Take time to be safe. I'm older. I'm the old one in here. Make sure those heels, don't wear heels if you're going shopping, because you can't run.
Bullshit.
I don't want to hear that.
Okay, because
You can't run.
Not me.
And then
Not me with them
that
heels
ain't gonna be a cankle in a minute. So
might need to take that heel off and beat some ass with it. So
I mean, that's the point.
that one too.
So just make sure you good out here when y'all go shopping and when y'all go places. If you don't like to shop with other people, it might be the time to bring one extra person that y'all watching each other's back. Y'all make sure that when y'all get to the car, y'all good. Y'all call each other, that kind of stuff. But if you are used to going by yourself, like I said, share your location. Make sure you good. Make sure they know that you good if you going out there. Because and then carry as because Divine said it, but I'ma say don't carry those big old bags.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I don't care.
Carry a small bag that's a crossbody that you have, and you always have your keys in your hand, making sure you have your keys already out. Do not be digging in your purse. Do not be putting your money in your purse. Do not be putting your credit card in your purse. All of that should be done before you even leave out the store.
Your hands should be free.
Your hands to be free.
And on the lighter note, I
Use
just
the basket. Use the basket. Use the basket.
I'm gonna say this, y'all, because I know we have to go. But everything that's for me is for me. Something that somebody else has is not always meant for me. Everything that I want is mine. I am the master of my own desires and universe, and I wish nothing but good things. And I only attract things that are good and that are meant for me. And that's my nightly manifestation for today.
Come on. Exactly. Love it. All righty, guys. We won't be here next week. We will be running a replay for the next 2 shows. So if you haven't had an opportunity to watch our shows, please take the time to watch, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We're going to take some time to enjoy our families and take some downtime. And we will see you guys come the new year. Be good to yourself and be good to your family.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Bye.
Ciao.